Okay, so Dassault System is a purpose-driven company. We're trying to put science at the heart of everything we do to foster sustainable innovation. We're about 24,000 employees worldwide, working with a very big ecosystem of about 15,000 partners and more than 300,000 customers. Our revenue is about 5.6 billion euros, and 40% of our workforce is R&D. So that's really telling you we're focusing on sustainable innovation, and we have a long-term driven strategy. Within the organization, we have 12 different brands serving 11 different industries, and I'm in one of them, industrial equipment, which is the third largest after life science and transportation mobility. We cover 8 different segments, very wide, from robots, machine tools, 3D printers, to heavy mobile machinery like mining, agriculture, construction, building equipment with elevators or hydrogen, fabricated metal products, or even tires. And within this, I'm what we call an industry business value consultant director. I'm trying to maximize the business value our solution can offer to our customers. And I'm responsible for 2 of these segments, building equipment and tire manufacturers. We were founded in 1981 as a spin-off of Dassault Aviation, our sister company, with a few engineers trying to create virtually parts right first time. And that's how we created the first brand of Dassault Katia to design parts in 3D. We then extended to managing assemblies with digital mockups, 3D digital mockup. As an example, with Boeing, we created the first virtual airplane of the Boeing 777. As the complexity went on around 1999, we needed to add a new horizon, which was time. So we created the product lifecycle management to manage the lifecycle of a product. A good example of this one would be Toyota, what we've done with them. As we went along, then we started seeing a shift in the industry from the value being more on the usage of products than products themselves. So around 2012, we decided to create the 3D Experience platform, which is a collaborative product innovation platform that allows our customers to create their own customers' experience. So an example of this, and I can talk about the virtual twin experience of the city of Singapore. So we created virtually Singapore, so we can experience for their consumers, the citizens in this case, how they can operate and extend the city. So that's pretty much where we are in the experience economy. Now we're trying to move from things to life, creating virtual twin experiences of human. So we've started working on twins of hearts, brain, cells, and things like this. When you're starting from the virtual world, like what we do, we start more with modeling systems using systems engineering models. So in this case, we're more model-based centric. So in this case, we call it more virtual twins than digital twin. That's because of the weight difference between data-driven and model-based. And the virtual twin enables you to run what-if scenarios in the virtual world before they actually happen in the physical world. And finally, when you try to even up the balance between the two, again, data-driven and model-based, and you can experience both at the same time in the virtual world using the physical asset, then we call this a virtual twin experience. That's really how Dassault System is involved in this. So Dassault has 3 strategic sectors: life science and healthcare, manufacturing industries, and infrastructure and cities. Within these 3 sectors, we are serving 11 different industries: life science and healthcare, obviously, transportation mobility like cars, trucks, trains, for instance. We also have aerospace and defense with obviously airplanes, spacecraft, and stuff like that, industrial equipment, which I'm part of. And we have a very large install base of roughly 30 million users, and we cover very wide space from very large customers. I'm talking about, for instance, Airbus, Boeing, or small and medium sized businesses, all the way to individual makers working in their garages. And if I take the example of industrial equipment, for instance, the main market is SMB, small and medium-sized business companies, which is about 70 to 80% of what we do. So we serve a huge portfolio of companies in lots of different domains. So we see lots of benefits joining DTC. The first, to be really honest, is brand awareness. We're trying to give more visibility about what we do towards the ecosystem and show them what we can offer and how we can help bringing value to the digital twin market. So that's one. We can contribute, obviously, to the expansion of the digital twin technologies, bringing more, again, awareness to the industry, but not only to academia and governments, since we do have a huge experience in these domains. And finally, I'd say the best opportunity to me is to meet awesome people where we always have a pleasure to interact with and share experiences and also learn from them. And I think to me, that's actually the best part of being part of DTC, meeting people.